It may say healthy, but that doesn't mean that fruit drink you may put in your child's lunch really is. The Health and Food Campaign group Sustain says these drinks are loaded with sugar and some have just as much as soda, so read those labels. The group goes on to say these so-called healthy fruit juices can contribute to obesity, rotten teeth, and diabetes. Experts suggest water as the best option. So what else are we buying for our children that may not be so healthy for them? Did you know much of the food you will send your kids off to school with this year will be loaded with toxins, and so will their school supplies? Yes. Joining us this morning is Dr. Noreen Mayberry, the tox doctor, we're going to call her. Good morning to you.
Good morning,
Just
Melissa.
talking to you about a few of these things is already raising my eyebrows. And let's just start from the beginning. Simple things that they're using every day, like markers, actually have toxins in them.
The markers can have toxins in them. A lot of these markers come from overseas, and the actual content of them chemically is questionable. Now, the interesting thing is when it comes to toys, a lot of these chemicals are regulated, but they're not regulated in children's school supplies. You know, we've got PVCs, we've got phthalates in there, we've got polystyrenes, and all of these chemicals can migrate and off gas into your kids' breathable air. They can also have that hand-to-mouth entry. And you know, you talked about food. Something interesting is that a lot of parents, they work really hard to get the best food for their kids, but yet they put them in these disposable baggies, which can also contain phthalates. Phthalates are a plastic softener, so it's contained in bags like this. So again, these things can migrate out and they can contaminate your food.
I've always heard that you shouldn't put warm food in those, but not necessarily cold food. So even a cold piece of fruit shouldn't go in that.
Yeah, really. The reason being is that, again, the dose makes the poison, so you want to decrease the exposure. So if you're using these on a routine basis every day with your children, and you know they are being exposed, you know, as far as eating a bread or sandwiches that contain some of these phthalates, you know, it doesn't have to be warm for them to migrate, but yet again, this is a warm temperature in Houston, and these things do get warm.
Everything that you put in a child's lunch is plastic.
Exactly.
So how do you pack their lunch?
So plastic lunch boxes are to be avoided unless they are PVC free. You should look for the recycling symbol 3, 6, and 7. You want to avoid those. You want to avoid the PVC, the polystyrenes, the phthalate containing materials. Metal lunch boxes are the best, or fabric lunch boxes. Those work well, but you definitely want to, you know, avoid the plastics.
You also say protect the little toothbrushes. You got it there in a cute package, but maybe not so cute for their health.
What's interesting about this packaging is it also has that soft, shiny plastic material. Anything that's soft and shiny you want to avoid because it can contain those phthalates. Again, they migrate out, they get onto this child's toothbrush, and they're marketing it like this.
You also have some cute hand sanitizers.
Hand sanitizers. What's really important about this is that it says antibacterial. The antimicrobials and the antibacterials have gained a lot of attention lately because they can lead to their hormone disruptors. They can lead to actual sterility later on in life for these young girls. So you want to avoid antibacterial and antimicrobial products altogether. You know, if you have them at home in your soap, remove those. You know, just get regular soap. You know, anything with the antimicrobial or antibacterial you want to avoid.
And we have been just training our kids to use that a lot. Now you have some cute little plastic boots and a little rain jacket down here, a bag. What's up with those?
You know, a raincoat and a bag. The thing about again, these shiny bags, this is a toy, so you would not expect it to have the phthalates in it. However, that law only took in effect into 2009. This was created before then. So if you've got hand-me-down toys, those can possibly contain phthalates. But when we're talking about backpacks, you know, book bags, pencil holders, if they're shiny, again, they can contain a lot of these toxic chemicals. You want to not buy this. You want to move to natural materials. Again, same thing with the raincoats and rain boots.
Okay, well, it's some good information. We have even more stuff, including some of those cell phone covers. We don't have time for it, but we're going to put all this on our website. Thanks for being here.
Definitely, and it'll also be online. They can follow me at Twitter, and I'll post all of our tips.
Tox Doctor, important information today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here. Mike?
Well, I'm